Hello, good evening everyone, and a very happy Diwali to every one of you. Wish you all the best in terms of your health and then your wealth. Talking about a quick daily market wrap, we'll be taking take care of yesterday's and today's model trading. This is the Nifty spot in front of you. We had a nice 69 points gain on the Nifty spot, and it did again check the 10,600 mark, closing at 10,599, as good as 10,600. Um, this is essentially the bounce back that we had envisaged a couple of weeks back, and we were talking about a 10,500 level. We have got 10,600. There is no complaints about that. This is a truncated week, and we have a holiday tomorrow, a market holiday, and this is how the weekly chart looks like. What we have essentially is a consolidation of the big sharp bounce back that we saw the last week. Now, this consolidation is in shape of a small candlestick. Obviously, there is going to be just 3 trading sessions, 2 down, 1 more to go day after tomorrow. So essentially, we can say that the bounce back is still intact. The market has not given any signs that it's going to give away from that bounce back, which suggests me very clearly that this pullback, this short covering that we've seen in the market is probably likely to stay. And I'll just quickly reiterate that on the downside, if it starts to trickle down a little bit, which it has not done at all, it's not even broken last Friday's low. The first level to watch for would be last Friday's low, which is close to the 10,450 mark. Let's call it 2 days and 2.5 days, less than half days actually. So 2 days and the monetary trading session, it's not even come close to that. So as long as 10,450 is fine, it's going to be a strong bounce back. It's a little tired, which is very clear from the short-term indicators. The trend, the flow tends to be on the downside, which I kind of calculate or kind of gauge by the slope of these moving averages. Let's quickly look at the Bank Nifty. So the call for Nifty is cautiously bullish. Any signs of a failure to hold above 10,600 and 10,450 breaks, then one can look at fresh shorts. So kind of a neutral market, essentially reiterating the same view. Bank Nifty, it's doing good. It had been doing better when the market was coming down. It's also done pretty good so far with the bounce back. We have got an opening high in today's moderate trading session, and what I have here is yeah, not much. Again, a neutral market. Quickly look at the weekly charts. It's inching close to that triple moving averages. The interesting fact is that these 3 moving averages are very close to each other. So when they come very close to each other, it means that sooner or later we have a big move coming up. The slope of the moving averages, or the order of the moving averages, is still on the downside. They are improving, and the level for watch for Bank Nifty is close to that 25,500 mark, which is 10,450 for the Nifty spot. Let's use 25,500 for the Bank Nifty. Banks had been a mixed space, but overall a neutral view on Bank Nifty as well. Couple of indicators are slipping on the downside, are given a crossover on the downside. So we'll see how day after tomorrow's Friday's the session pans out. Number one, how does the weekly chart close? But overall, I sense that as long as 10,450 and 25,500 for the Nifty Bank Nifty holds, we should be neutral in the overall market. Let's quickly take a look at the stocks which did good in the moderate trading session today. We've got a 21% move from Infibeam. Now, what do I say? That's too less compared to the debacle that we have seen in the stock. Mahindra and Mahindra, this is an interesting stock which has kind of formed a double bottom and kind of confirmed it. It's likely to inch further up, and if it does, then one can use close to the 70 point on the upside, above 790, so like around 860 for the stock on the upside. So possible, there is room for the stock. Reliance Industries, flattish close today's market. The bounce back continues like the overall market, like Nifty and Bank Nifty. PC Jewelers, not much to comment. SBI, definitely one stock which has given a complete move, a turn on a dime, a V recovery. And I like the fact that it has taken all the moving averages sharply on the upside, and now is all ready to probably slow down a little bit, gain some momentum room on the downside, and then inch up. Weekly charts of SBI, and what do you see is a huge long-term consolidation. It's essentially not doing anything. Always good to see that the support's holding 250, the immediate one, and then below that the psychological goes to the 230, 220 mark. So far so good. Axis Bank also similar story. I like the fact that Axis Bank and State Bank have moved into an uptrend, and if this short-term correction holds, then there will be a leg on the upside. On the downside, we had Voltas, which came off quite sharply in today's moderate trading. Balkrishna Industries continues to fall. Stay away from it. Don't try to buy into this stock right now. If I see any signs of a possible hook trade, which is a contrarian trade that we do, I will share it in one of these videos. State Bank we covered. India Bulls Housing, I don't like, means I like the fact that this is actually panning out to be a good swing short trade, but I don't like the fact when I look at India Bulls, the way it has bounced back and it's respecting the resistances. So if 890 is not taken out, probably we have a move on the downside for India Bulls. So if you can see, we've got a fairly balanced, evenly poised market. Few large cap stocks holding, few large cap stocks not holding. The banking space is also mixed. So it's more of a trader's market. It's more of a short-term traders market, if you ask me. Take the profits as quick as you get them. You never know what can happen tomorrow or day after. So market stays at a very fragile state. The bounce back is holding well, very good. 10,450 should hold. That's the first level of caution for us. Overall, let's keep a neutral overlook on the market, and wherever we find good opportunity in terms of stocks, we'll go for them. All right. Till then, again, a very happy Diwali to every one of you, and thank you for listening to my videos on my YouTube channel. Please share some feedback. Definitely motivates me to come out with further such videos for you. Till then, trade well, trade wise.